Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. This is the same day as the previous episode, so I am going to continue with what I know, and that being solely the story. It's been a while.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Can we finally get a look in on him? Prince Dion? The Crystalline Dominion. In the nameless slum. Casting out lanterns, huh? Did your boyfriend survive? I don't remember.
What is this place?
Don't move.
Or a little, like, waddle of a run.
Here, it's fresh from the well.
This might be a dumb question, but do you recognize him? I don't know how well and accustomed they are to, like, the crowned royalty and everything. Like, do they know the face of the people who rule over them?
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then ultimately? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to.
Is this the same girl that...
Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know. But I couldn't just leave you lying there.
I remember like a random night just being like, "Oh, piss off," to a girl selling poultices. Maybe it's just model,
You're going then?
but
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
all too well. Another missive has been added to the chambers. Interesting. What would have been added now that I've been... Why am I... No. I thought Svalrog was the last one. What do you mean there's more to the hunt board? What? What are you talking about, Kupo? Another S rank. The Tricephalic Terror? I can't be reading that right. A caravan of traders traversing the Velcroy, okay, told me of a colossal beast. Oh, wait, hold on. This is... a chimera. I can already tell what this is going to be. A colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. Is there a different type of chimera then? Huh. I contested that it might be naught but a mirage, a phantasm, brought about by the desert heat. Okay, in the Velcroy. Isn't that just the big-ass desert area? Now that I think about it? Oh, God. Trying to find... Wait, how big is this gonna be? But the sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold. And the fear in their eyes, real. Okay. Interesting. The Tricephalic Terror. What a name. I cannot be reading that right. Velcroy. Thalmechia. I'll have to figure out what kind of level that thing's at, because if Svarog is level 50, what could you pops... Well, you're you're worth less, so maybe, like, level 45, I don't take as much damage, versus Svarog doing a 2-hit kill. Am I missing anything? I could go to the... Let me knock it out.
Say it were a compliment. Say it all you like. It doesn't make it true.
Mid, what did you say? What did you say to get yourself in trouble?
I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
Of course.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843.
Okay.
And that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time.
I was about to say, how old is he then?
Recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
Who's that supposed to be?
You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright, another side quest is available nearby. What do you mean? And what do you mean nearby? In the infirmary. Anyway. Oh, and actually, I was gonna go talk to Tomes. Hippocrates. I don't know who else is... Oh well. Now, who's requesting my help this time? Tarja? Yes, Tarja.
Please, your grace, stay strong.
Yote needs my help? Okay. Treatment diary. Today, Clive visited the infirmary to have me dress a laceration on his left forearm. I cleaned and stitched the wound and instructed him to rest the arm so that it could heal. But not an hour later, he was leaving in another mission. This must be the 100th time he's disobeyed my instructions. The next time he comes to me for treatment, I'm tying him to the bed. All these little things that are just strewn about that you kind of just miss. Hey, Yote.
My Lord Marquis.
Oh. And tell me a little bit about yourself, Yote.
It was the greatest honor of my life.
To be appointed protector to his grace. I have served him in the capacity since he first began his journey across Valisthea. The purpose of which was twofold. To further the Undying's knowledge of Ultima, and to further his grace's knowledge of you, my lord. After he learned of your survival, your brother insisted that we try to trace your movements. Thanks to the investigations of my fellow acolytes, we learned of your having taken the name of Sid.
But now...
Our journey together is at an end. His grace bids me remain here and protect those you and he hold dear.
So I bid you.
My lord, if I might be so bold, please, look after him in my stead. You care deeply for Joshua. Sir? Is there more than just the Undying? And not undying love? Sorry, you could see the cogs turning in my head. Ask about the hideaway. What you think about it?
Companions are kind indeed.
Everyone has been most welcoming. Tarja has been especially gracious. Though I know something of the medicinal arts, it is hardly enough to warrant the acclaim of one so skillful.
I must admit.
At first, I doubted that her praise was sincere. We Undying are trained in what few simple skills might serve us in the field. There is certainly no praise for those who excel in such endeavors.
But I see now.
That this is your way. You encourage each other. That each might lend their strength to the cause, no matter how seemingly slight their contribution. Yeah. It's always nice to help out someone else. Phoenix, heal thyself.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Tarja and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by.
How
And our
exceptionally
supplies
hard?
are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Help Yote to gather the ingredients. For Joshua, anything.
For Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded.
Right.
The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
Thank you. Oh boy. Well, the story is going to have to wait, but another time. Ugh. You thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe I just take a quick look around. Yeah, it's just something simple. Yeah, it can't be that bad. It's probably gonna be over here, or bandits. Maybe over by the bandit's bed. This area is huge. The northern Velcroy Desert. Was there anything over there? Maybe. I don't know. Just gotta find the highest point. That should help me look about for a dragon, lion, scorpion. That's... Now that I think about it, that has a proper name for a chimera. That's a manticore, right? Ah, you guys can piss off. Is it over here where the ether is? That's just a curl. Well, no, that's where that turtle was, right? The bandit's bed. So it's either there or it actually is over here. Unless it's buried itself. Is this... Nope, this area is not accessible, I'm seeing. Watch it be in the first area that I looked at on the map. And I've just explored the big part first. That just looks like some regular vultures. I didn't know if, like, that was something poking out of the ground to distract you or something. Yeah, Helldiver. Oh! There you are. Okay. It definitely looks like the Chimera I faced before, so I know how it fights. I'm gonna dismount for now. But there's no telling what it's like with the new setup. Gorgamera. Oh. Gorgon and Chimera. And now I actually have a boss killer setup. Oh god.
Stay close, Thor.
Nice! Try! Idiot! Ha ha ha! Come on. Fire. Okay. Yep. Ah, damn. Okay, you're level 45 now that I'm seeing. Whoa! Okay! A little bit stronger than I wanted to be hit there. 1, 2, 3. I was definitely concerned with the stuff on the ground first. Oh. I thought the area of effect was much higher. Delta attack. Okay, just move out of the way. Don't even worry about it. Ice. 1, a 2, a 3. Too early. What are we doing? Yep. Oh, that was my bad. Nice try, idiot. Delta attack, that's that ring. Yep. Oh! Okay, it's just easier to escape to the right, or to the left. One, 2, a 3. Ooh, I don't know how I escaped that. One, 2, 3. Dodge. Hold on. Can I target the other heads? Go for it. Oh, I did the wrong thing because the other ability wouldn't start up. That was a waste. It wasn't that bad, but could have been way better. Yo! That should not have the same name as Delta Force. That should have like a... Huh? I dodged. With the Ram's voice. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. One, 2, 3. What are we dealing with? I don't know how you're supposed to get out of that in time. Honestly, how do you get out of that? What? How did... Okay. Mm-hmm. Delta Force. Come on. It wasn't there. I don't know how I escaped that damage. Come on. Charge at me then. That's a standard Delta attack. What was up with that one? Keep attacking, boy. Aye. Mm-hmm. I saw that coming, so I'm glad I was aware of that on the ground. Nice try, idiot. One, 2. Oh. Oh, way too early. Hold on, give me a sec. I'll be able to finish this here. I was about to say, it's just not doing it for this guy. Come on. Speed up. Finish it. Oh. That Ram's voice attack was really annoying, because if... maybe you're just supposed to back up. Maybe, like, immediately trying to dodge is what got me into that issue. Or a Calcum. Only that, huh? I didn't get any new items? Or a Calcum? No. No Stone Tongue?
Should have picked on someone your own size.
Walks away after delivering a line. Oh, he's a dork. Alright. Heading over to 3 Reeds then. Obtain Stone Award. Whoa. Can I? Ambrosia? Can we hop down? And make a quick journey?
Run like the wind.
I can. Cool. I wonder if Ambrosia would take any fall damage, or if, like, she would start flying, like, once she started to approach the ground. I don't know. Chocobos are definitely chicken-based, so... seems out of the question that she'd be able to just start flying.
find our stone wart. Yote mentioned blood-red petals.
Just Akashic stuff. Oh, I see it over there. Hello.
Just my luck. Oh, whoever beat anything till they're gone. For it.
That works. Ooh, I thought I was super late on that one. God, why do you feel super slow? I mean, maybe it's because I've just been dealing with so many bigger enemies that it feels like it should be attacking way earlier. 1, a 2, a 3. One, two. Just finish it now. Damn. Oh well. Yeah. Had I just killed you, I wouldn't even need to worry about this whole other phase. Kind of forgot that it was a thing of the Akashic, since they did that. Alright. I'll take that.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
Has at any point reinforcements actually occurred other than in a story event?
Let's get these back to Yote.
Nearly transported there. Or teleported. Yote! I have these. Not for you, but... so why am I... Nah, whatever.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Stone Award. One of the few varieties of flora capable of resisting high concentrations of ether. This herb is most often found in and around ether floods, where the fauna that would feast on its nutritious roots oft fall prey to their Akashic cousins, if they don't turn themselves.
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Level up. Sweet. Level 43. I was underleveled against the Manticore Chimera. What was it? Gorgon. Yeah. Gorgon. Gorgamera. Whatever. I was underleveled against that, but I was still able to fell that beast. Maybe I could take out Svalrog at like level 45, so I won't take as much damage, but... Thank you, Yote. I'll be best on my way. Don't listen to me. Ooh, I did think about this, Desiree. You got anything?
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
But I
Your
was.
benefactors are a generous lot.
Alright. Faith undying. We are the shadows that quicken in the firebird's wake. And from the shadows so do serve our Lord, and those who would be his wings. From the undying. Ring of the swift shot.
Here you are.
What does that offer me?
All done?
Thank you. Give me just a moment. Move over. Maybe I'll swap out the defense for something. Okay. Ring of the Swift Shot. A moment's hesitation can lead to an eternity in the grave. Lowers charge time for charged magic by 0.2 seconds. Point two. Point two. Maybe if it was like 0.7, so it instantly charges up the next one, so you use it, use it, use it, and it's just something like that you can just use constantly instead of the rapid fire for the minis. But what? Why? Dumb. Also, I do kind of like the fact that I have different varieties of things on, because I've got earrings, a ring, and what I think is supposed to be a pendant. So having a variety makes it feel like more fleshed out for my character. Now, I don't think I've gotten anything
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
for
It's a wonder they
Blackthorn
can still walk.
after getting the orichalcum. There was something else that I already had orichalcum for. Yo. I can ask about Dravaged. What's up?
The sound of ringing still.
Has filled the streets of Dravaged since back before anyone can remember. There's not a smith worth his salt who didn't prentice under one of the village masters. Me and Zoltan worked under Vulcan's foundry till our lungs burned and our skin turned black. We were happy.
So we weren't.
Things change. People change. And we can either change with them, or we can stay stuck in the past. Me and my old mate, we've chosen to put our past behind us so that Dravaged can have a future. A future where young smiths can be proud of work done well and work done right. Just like here.
Who knows?
Maybe someday my apprentice will be someone else's master and work them just as hard as I do him. You mean Goots?
So what it be?
Gotterdammerung. Orichalcum. Oh, I didn't even realize it took 3 orichalcum. Where am I going to get all that? Oh boy. Okay. I did have 1 orichalcum for... Yeah. You. But it's... Orichalcum isn't like from a beast necessarily, so you can just obtain it. God, that's annoying. I would need 5 orichalcum in total. That's annoying. Oh well. I'll get over it. Oh wait, yes.
Stew's awfully thin these days.
There was you. And then I'll go talk to Harpocrates. And tail makes 4. From Otto. Clive? There's but 1 crystal left needs cracking. And but 1 man who can do it. See that you don't miss. Was a letter really necessary, Otto? I like that it was written down. Makes it feel a little bit more personal to you as the player. But oh well.
I have no reason to assume otherwise.
Well, then that changes everything.
I can't talk to Harpocrates, but I can talk to Joshua.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima?
A little bit, yeah.
It inspired me to delve deeper into the subject.
How deep?
And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate.
Right.
But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example.
Oh.
One that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus?
I don't believe I
Think
have.
not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins. And though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss.
Moss.
To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along.
Oh.
I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
If it please your grace, might I one day borrow the chronicles for a short while?
Of course, Lawsman Hippocrates. You need but ask.
Can I talk to Harpocrates now, brother? Guess not.
Said I could ride the Enterprise next. No, she didn't. She said I could.
Yes, because we all just jostle our arms without saying a word. Thank you, Gav.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
Is she able to defend without her icon, though?
No questions. I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Here comes another side quest. Oh, thank God. Huh. I could go around talking to people, but I'd like to just continue. Hey, Joshua. This feels like a perfectly good moment where they would have you, they give you the chance to talk to your entire party before you venture out on the last mission.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Well, there's only one place to go. And that's the Shadow Coast in southwestern Ash Deadlands. The land long having fallen victim to the spreading blight, now even the most meager of scrubs struggles to draw life from the ether-drained cliffs that loom above the barren coastline. Is this going to be a new area for me to actually traverse now? Western Ash. The Shadow Coast.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask.
And what's that?
You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Hmm? Oh!
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Yes, and then it got patched, and I guess no. You gonna...
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
Honestly, I like that. I like that. The Kingdom of Waloed. Footfalls in Ash.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waloed territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Castle?
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Huh. Well, that'll be in the next episode. The fact that there's a whole new obelisk. Oh. I guess I should have kind of guessed that, yeah. Well, now that that's available, I wonder if I'll ever fight, any beasts over here. I mean, now that the hunt board is expanding, probably. But I can't imagine how far... This is me, like, not saying, like, as a rhetorical statement, but as, like... I personally can't imagine how far across the map it'll go, because you can only expand a game's map so far. There is a limit to how far you can make it. Actually, is there a quantifiable way that you could actually make an endless game, but have it, like... have it be a pure specific generated like seed sort of thing? But even then, like, if you have a seed, it's you can type in the same one and everyone can play on that one. But isn't that what the Planet game that flopped when it first initially released but is now doing pretty well? Isn't that what the game was touted on initially? But now that it's actually flourishing and actually does function the way that they promised it would, is that not what it's doing? The ever-expansiveness that is space with a whole bunch of randomly, procedurally generated planets? What is that game called? I can't think of it at this time, but I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for coming out to check this episode. And as much as I want to continue playing, it is much too hot, unfortunately. So I am going to call it for myself, and I'm going to take a shower instead. So, as a final goodbye, I thank you. And I'll leave you with one final message. In that being, have a nice day.